Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ lọ́dọ̀ yín? Okay, this is just a quick one. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Alakija has money. Direct flight to Texas. She will get to Texas tomorrow morning. Private jets. She has the money. So we need that chair. That chair that has healed a lot of people. Even when the man removed the chair and carried it to his room and bought another chair. And bought Elizabeth, can you tell us the miracle that happened to you? Tell us, please. We are open. We are open to whatever you want to say. That same chair, they can even fly it to Nigeria. That chair can be flown to Nigeria to help this woman. The chair, Abi Egboni.
Years ago, a man invited me to his house in Houston, Texas. I went to his house. We had a nice time together, and then I left. After I left, he went and sat on the chair that I sat on and prayed a prayer. And within days, he got the miracle he asked for. He told his friends, this is what happened, that the Geo came to my house. I sat on the chair that he sat on. I prayed and I got my miracle. His friends began to come to his house. Where is the chair? And he will show them the chair. They will sit on the chair and ask for a miracle. And they were all getting their miracles. The crowd began to increase. And the man said, these people want to turn my house to a Mecca. He said, I know what I will do. He took the chair into the bedroom, bought a new chair the same type, and put it there. Said, when they come and they don't get the miracle anymore, they will leave me alone. Then the people started coming and they kept on getting their miracles. Because what he didn't know is that the anointing did not stop on the chair. The anointing went right into the ground.
Into the ground. The anointing went into the foundation of that place. Let them fly the chair to Nigeria. Me, I'm not saying it didn't work, but this chair is needed. It's needed in France, where Pope is. Pope wa. She Italy nile Pope wa be France. Is needed in Italy, where Pope is living. That is the question we are trying to bring out. We are not saying it's not working. It's working. It's working very well. Rome, thank you. We say it's working. We need that chair for this woman. This woman is still just 73. They are taking her to walk around now. She can't walk on herself. This is something I confirmed from somebody close to her. And they said she has been blind going to almost 4 years now. That the thing is not just happening, no. The news is just coming out. Only that it's getting worse every day. It is getting worse every day.
A woman dealt with me somewhere in US. I was there for a meeting, and then he saw security here and there. He said, today, not today. So he put her leg. I stumbled. He told you about I'm pregnant. He said, just now, she delivered 9 months' time.
Did you hear another miracle? Only leg got somebody pregnant. When we say there is power with Nigerian pastors. But the problem is, when we now see real customer, why is it not working for real customer that we can identify? I hope, are you getting me? You guys, are you guys getting me? I mean, no know waiting I they talk. Why is the testimony? Why is it not working? Let me put this thing here. Somebody said technology is backward in Nigeria, but their godly father travels out for their treatments. No be me talk am now, somebody talk am. Why are we not? Why is it that the real customer wey get face. Real customer that we can see. There is miracle, there is miracle. I'm not arguing. This is a real customer. One Elizabeth said, I am a testimony, I am a miracle. Can you type your miracle? Let us read. Type your miracle for us. Let us read. And another thing, this miracle that we hear, thank you, Debbie Wachuku. They said it was a chair. When the man, at a point, a lot of people were now coming, rushing to that house, to the extent that that house became a Mecca. If the house become a Mecca, that means the crowd, when they say something is a Mecca, Abi, I no go English, please. Adeni Keshoba and how are you, sister? When you say something, a place has become a Mecca, it means crowd is trooping to that place, right? In this America, crowd is trooping to somewhere. Somebody must have taken the videos of the crowd. Please, ever me love. Please, kindly press the love button. Please, we need more love button, please. You know, I don't leave Facebook for them. They are still here. I will cut a clip, a little, and throw it for Facebook. They will come and watch it on YouTube. They don't chase me, pata. Now, so Facebook tell me, say, I just stress myself on Facebook, oh, and I will do really, well, I'm not even tired. When they rush to the place, Ineka, you are welcome, sis. When they rush to the place, somebody must have taken the video. Somebody must have taken picture that this is wonderful. This is miraculous. This is unheard of. This is surprising. And they would have taken the video and the picture, right? To present, where is the picture? Where is the video of that kind of testimony that the place became a Mecca? When somewhere, some place is a Mecca, it has become a place where crowd will gather. It has become a place where a lot of people will be going day and night. You know the people I'm sorry for. I know sorry for you. I'm sorry for this woman, but I'm sorry more for people who no get much. We're supposed to go to hospital on time. Go to the hospital on time, take your medication and take it religiously. Some things that will do you is not something that may lead to deeper things. All these kidney problems too, some of them started from high blood pressure. They start from high blood pressure. High blood pressure is a serious issue. It's in our own kind of country that we don't take it serious. Typhoid, ordinary typhoid, what we call ordinary, that typhoid that you think is ordinary. Typhoid is not ordinary. Oh yeah, help us to press the love button a little bit. Daughter of Holy Ghost, I will make you the admin on this thing. Typhoid is not ordinary. A lot of people, that typhoid they joke with, many of them die because they did not take medication on time. Antibiotic is the drug for typhoid. And if you don't take on time, before you know it, your internal organ begins to decay. That's what many people don't know. Because it affects your internal organ. It's something that has to do with your stomach, your intestine. That thing you call typhoid. There was a story of a woman that I was told. The family called me and said, Auntie, please don't stop what you are doing. Please, this is a calling upon your life. I think that was the time you know, I've been saying this thing for some weeks now. I say, I don't want to talk about them again. But something will just bring something to talk about. There was a story of this woman that was dealing with high blood pressure. And that high blood pressure led to diabetes. And she went to the church. Thank you, my part with Shola. Thank you, sis. I'll be brother Denny. So the lady went to the church and they told her it was an arrow. It was an attack. Hey, do you know that a lot of people are still believing that when something happens to them, it is an attack? So they told this woman, they said it was an attack on her parts. I mean, it was an attack from her enemies. The name of that church is this church that is always catching enemy up and down, and they are telling the enemies to fall down and buy. Don't mention them on my page, please. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want the stress. So they said the woman has to undergo deliverance for certain time. So she was in the church undergoing deliverance. Now, so the thing they get worse. Somebody said, my late wife was diagnosed with end-stage kidney disease and they tagged it as a spiritual attack. So you see, let me pin this comment. They didn't allow us to seek medical help on time. And oh my God, Akwapo, sorry about that. You see why we cannot stop talking about this? I'm so sorry that happened to you. Akwapo Olasukomi. I'm so sorry you had to experience this. You know, this is the reason why some of us are talking, because we are victims. We are victims. It's so sad. Some of us are victims. I'm a victim just like what you experienced too. But mine wasn't as if somebody tagged it as spiritual attack anyway. So I don't want to go into that. So this lady, she was undergoing the deliverance. Not taking her medication anymore because they've told her already that it was attack. So she just was sleeping and praying. Sleeping and praying. Sleeping and praying. No more medication. Like play. Now, so she gets a cardiac arrest to be inside the church. As they say, the way the thing is going, she's likely to pay. Now, then call the family member to come. They say the family member should come. The family members came and they were rushing her to the hospital. It was on the way. She ended it. It was on the way. It finished for her. And that was it. There are so many, you know, if only they allow people to talk. If only people can be bold enough. But if you look at comment section, when you post this kind of a thing, you will see. And my question, I will still go back. Okay, I should do calling. Okay, call me on 3+1. Okay, let me allow you to call in. Let me stop now so you can call in. The number to call is +1. I think I pin it. +1 240 351 9287. The number is pinned. That's the number rolling under the something. So you can call it from there. So though we have another number, but I've not started using it. I just got this iPhone 14. It's on sale, $350 yesterday. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? So you can call if you want to call in. Where's the phone? Same Mufisi. Okay, wait. I won't call you. Yeah, this should be it. So you can start catching up with us on YouTube from now. I'm tired of Facebook. I'll cut a clip so people can get to come and watch. So the number is open if you want to call. +1 240. Okay, somebody just called now. If you call, if I miss your call, I'll call you back. Okay, I'm trying to call back, but your line is busy.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Connected. Bluetooth mode.
So I'm calling you back.
Bluetooth mode.
So I'm calling you back.
Hello.
Wah, kí ló tó ń echo?
Nigeria ni mo wà wá tí ẹ ká lẹ́pà.
Ṣé fẹ́ pè sórí show ni?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni mà,
Okay.
ìkàlẹ̀ mà.
Ewa on ma. Ekale. Can you make it
Yes,
English
ma.
if possible, please?
Hello ma.
Yes, ma. Can you make it English, please? Even if it's broken.
Okay ma.
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
Yes ma.
Yes, ma.
I said, firstly, I will continue to thank you for what you are doing.
Thank you, ma.
When you mention boldness, a lot of people lack boldness to come out and talk. But thank God for people like you. You know, I wrote in my comment, I said, God calls you. You are our mommy G. I thank God because it's been long that I have been questioning a lot of things. But because my denomination, where I worship that time, someone like us, they tag us Ogbanja. They were doing a lot of deliverance for me. They said I'm possessed. There's nothing they did not talk. But I thank God it was, I think I've shared this with you before. It was during COVID that I actually have the strength and the boldness to say, I'm no longer doing this. Until it's been 3 years now that I enter any church.
That you did
I
what?
just developed that. Yes, that I enter church.
Oh, okay.
It's been more than 3 years. Because I see what these people are telling us is different from what they are doing. Then let me stay on my own and call my God
By myself.
Serving my home. So during COVID, we did not go to church. We were praying and God was answering us.
Benny.
So and I thank God and see that since about 3 years ago now, I've been on my own serving my God the way I choose to. I choose humanity over any religion now.
And you will have
Everybody
peace.
around me knows. And I have peace.
You will.
See, I don't only have peace now, I now have the time to think about my life. Before, it is always one program or the other, going to church, following another person to pursue his own
dream.
vision for his life. But now I go after my own vision for my life and that of my children. And I thank God because me, I believe there is God. But I said I will never allow another person to show me how I will serve my God.
Correct.
I will serve my God the way that
my own way.
Me. And I thank God I choose spirituality and humanity over religion. Now, if everybody is talking to me, I said, please don't talk to me about religion. No. I don't know how to say this in English. Want to know me enough.
Enough.
I said, now I'm free. I have known the truth. That truth, more truth.
And I'm free. Exactly. Thou shalt know the truth.
Never again will I allow anybody to move me again. Never. So thank you, ma.
Thank you, sis. You know, she was saying something now. She said, most people don't want to come out because they are not bold. No. It's not because they are not bold. If you come out, the other people that you know, that you are in the same sect, they will see you as enemies. I mean, they will see you as a bad person. They instantly tag you as a bad person. They instantly tag you, give you orishirishi name. So, okay, so boldness still has to do with it. If you are not determined, if you are not bold, and I think it's about desire, it's about humanity, the kind of humanity blood you have. I think that is what is my own problem that keeps me pushing me to keep doing this. If not, I would have stopped. But when I hear of this kind of a thing, I now thought deeply today. I said, how many people that doesn't have money that people may not even know? If the like of Akeredolu can believe, the likes of Dorakunyili, and now this woman, a billionaire that has the money to travel everywhere. Somebody is telling you, I'm not a doctor, young. I am not a doctor. Somebody is telling you, can be going through this. You know, if I miss your call, I'll call you back. Use your brain yourself. Don't let them use your brain for you. There's somebody I still want to bring that wants to share her experience with us on cancer. I will still bring that, my auntie.
Hello?
Hello, boya kati eje kon jinje kon pe se. Hello, you are online.
Okay, Auntie, good evening.
Good evening, sis.
I just wanted to contribute.
Go ahead.
And share my experience.
Go ahead.
I have a health condition, and I remember when I had some, I don't want to call them friends because they're not friends, like big brothers, pastors. I will tell you, you need to fast and pray, you need to contribute this, you need to do this, you need to sow, you need to, this is an attack. And you know, when I want to use the word brainwashing, when you are being brainwashed to a point where you are desperate for help, I was living in denial rather than taking my health in my hands. In living in denial, I went from a very easy, manageable situation to what it is today. Now, when it came to a point where I realized that, look, if you do not take your health in your hands, you will die. It's that simple.
It's simple, yeah.
I started taking my health in my hands. Hey, you are backsliding. I'm not backsliding. Hey, you have become brainwashed. You have become
Antichrist. Woman of little faith.
Again, or you started corrupting you. I said, yes, leave me. Let them corrupt me. You are not taking. You shouldn't be taking. It's an attack. Leave the attack. Let it be attacking. Today, I am better off than I was yesterday because I took my health in my hands. I know what is wrong with me. I have found solution. I am taking my medications and I am better off than I was yesterday. But if I had sat down and was listening and was believing, Auntie, do you know at a point I stopped taking my medication?
Wow. Without your doctor telling you to stop?
Auntie, I stopped in the name of faith. I stopped in the name of faith. If what was wrong with me was A, it went from A to almost Z. Within a space of 2 weeks. Even doctor looked at me and asked me if I was okay. You then show them mukawe. At a point, when I started arguing, it was not, you know, when you are asking questions, it's not like, hey, you have joined them.
They don't like you to ask questions. Yes.
You have become westernized. You have become, since you left Nigeria, you don't have sense. So they started tagging me all sorts. At the point, I said, yes, leave me.
And they will be, they didn't avoid you. They will start avoiding you. Some of them will start avoiding you.
I believe there is God. I believe there is God. Oh my, I believe there is God. I believe that, like I said, that there are miracles and miracles exist. But Jesus, Son of David, is not the way you are telling me. It is not. I mean, for Christ's sake, how many times do you sit down and walk or come and meet you without doing something? How will the healing come without you moving? How? You have to do something. An effort has to be made. It doesn't, I'm even thinking about it, just thinking about it logically, there's no sense in it. There's no sense in it.
That's all.
Let's be logical about it.
That logic, religion and logic does not work together. Okay, somebody is asking you.
Let's even.
Sis.
But even, you know, one day I sat down and I asked myself, this thing that they tell me, that is not, is not.
Modesola is not rumor. It's confirmed. It's not rumor.
It is the things of the spirit. It is the things of the spirit.
You cannot understand the things of the spirit.
And I asked myself, what is, let me say it in Yoruba because that's the best way I can explain. Clearly, long, if he does not show us that truth, what is his gain?
Now, somebody is asking you a question.
If we don't see the truth, what is his own gain?
Auntie?
What is his gain?
My sister, somebody is asking you a question. So, that person said, can you tell us the miracle that you know existed?
Good question. Good question. I cannot think right now, aside from what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm sure but I can't think it right now.
You have not experienced any that you can talk about.
I have, but that is not where my mindset is now. I have. But when I mean miracle, I don't mean miracle that I sat down and he came and he fell on my laps. No.
You should be able to, if you have not experienced it, then why are you saying there is a miracle?
No, Auntie, you said something now. You said you had an accident, and the fact that you walked out of it alive was a miracle.
Yes, that I'm still alive.
One that just flashed to my head now. Let me share one that flashed to my head now.
Okay.
Let me share one that flashed to my head now.
You know that one? Nobody was involved.
No, there's a miracle I have. That's in my head. There's one I have. When we were growing up, we were coming back from the village, and my father stopped for us to ease ourselves. I am my younger sister. I am my elder sister.
Okay.
We stopped. We eased ourselves. Just as we eased ourselves, I turned around and I looked to the back. And I turned, I looked, I saw, I'm not kidding, nobody saw it until I shouted. There were 12 hefty men walking towards us. The road was clear. There was nobody who were driving. The speed at which we jumped into that car and drove off, and people drove after. If I had not turned back and seen those people, I don't know what had happened to us till date. All of us were dead, the 8 of us.
Okay. So, you know,
do you alive, nothing happened, was a miracle.
Okay. Do you know that what happened to you can happen to anybody, even people who don't believe God exist?
I agree. Of course, I agree. I agree.
So,
I agree.
I totally even agree. People who don't believe God exists, it happens to them.
But that's this God. That's why I say. That's why I asked the question. When they tell us it is.
You were. Somebody said that is not a miracle. You were proactive.
No, I agree. But let me also say something. You see this sun. It shines on the good. It shines on the bad. Isn't it? It shines on the sinner. The so-called sinner. It shines on the believer. But it is.
Who are the sinners? Who are sinners? Who are the people they call sinners? Who are sinners?
That's why I said those so-called sinners, for lack of better word to use. Because I know where you're coming from.
Because that's the way they call people.
Better word to use. We call them in English. That's the word we call it in English. In Yoruba, it is called Aweleshe.
It's still the same thing.
Yeah, but it is what we call it in English. For lack of better terms to use.
Somebody said my own case was because I had my seatbelt on and the car has airbag. Yes. The airbag came off and, pushed me back, and the seatbelt held me down. So, if that kind of accident has happened in Nigeria, maybe one will not survive. So, the airbag is another technology.
But, Auntie,
for safety.
I'm sharing a real life. What happened to me? There was no other factor, like maybe technology that you said that didn't happen. The only thing that happened was I looked back. And I had no reason to look back. Till tomorrow, I looked back. I looked back and I saw that thing. I don't even know how we managed to run it. Because even my father had driven before he remembered that he had children that were peeing. Before he remembered that he had children that were peeing, we ran like mad people to the car. But this is my own experience. But that's not what I'm trying to say is.
Somebody said it's because you were self-conscious, vigilance and instincts. Well, yeah, it could be that too.
Like I said,
it could be that too.
Like I said,
thank you, Tim and Jack.
See this rain that we're looking at that is falling. It
rain on everybody.
The good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
This sun, it shines on everybody. So I'm not of the opinion that
it's our opinion. So let's respect it, okay?
This is happening to me. No.
That's our. She's the one that just told us that she took her medication. So let's leave her. That is our own opinion, okay? So we can't all reason the same way. So don't let us force anything on anybody.
People are misunderstanding.